So, all right, so we're going to start with the pot stickers, and what we're going to start with is the filling, okay? And with the filling, I have some pork that's already been cooked and pulled and cooled. We've got some fresh garlic and crushed red that we're going to be using, some green onions, and fresh ginger. In a bowl, I'm going to get some of this ginger. Now this, oh look at that. This ginger is actually really soft if you look at it. And the reason it's soft is because it froze. But it's okay to freeze ginger. It actually releases the juice a lot better and the flavors a lot better after we do that. So I'm going to chop some of this up real fine. I'm going to add that right into the bowl, and then I'm going to do just a little bit more. And this is going to be for the dipping sauce. So while I have it out, I'm going to do it at the same time. And the garlic. Got a couple of, every recipe they say put a clove of garlic. Clove of garlic is never enough. I'm going to use 2. I learned a really cool trick about garlic. You know how it has that skin on the outside of it? You just drop it in hot oil for like 2 seconds and take it out, it comes right off. All the years of me peeling that off. So I'm going to save the same thing. Some garlic in here, and this is off to the side. And I'm just going to put this in the pan. I'm getting ahead of myself, so I'm doing 2 things right now. I'm making the sauce over here for the dipping of the dumplings, and I'm making the dumplings here in the bowl. So I'm going to get some of this pork out. I'll use it all. You can use ground pork. I'm using pulled pork. Ground pork, just cook it like hamburger. Well done, but this is real lean, so I'm going to put that right in the bowl with it. Some green onion. Rubber band on the side. Okay. So what I've done is I've put this in the bowl. I'm going to add a little salt in there too. Okay, while that's just sitting up there, I'm going to get this started. Catch it up. And I'm going to put a little bit of oil in there with the garlic and the ginger and start it. I'm going to use some crushed red pepper because we like it a little spicy. We just picked these up at the Asian market. I always cut my own when I made them before, but they come around. So we've got these, what do they call those? This is what they call them. Can you zoom in on that? I have no idea what that says, if anybody can read it. They're wonton wrappers, pre-cut. So I'm just going to get a little tablespoon of the meat. Now this is soy sauce going right into the garlic. Let's not start a fire. A little bit of sesame oil. And sugar. This is actually just starting to reduce just a little bit, and I'm going to turn it off and it's done. Okay, that's all I need to do for that. Now I'm back to this. So we've put these on the those things, and I've got some cornstarch here. Cornstarch is like a little bit of glue. I'm going to add it to cold water, and I'm just going to mix it in with my finger. Okay, and all this does is it makes a little bit of a paste, and it's going to seal the wonton. All right, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and just paint the edge of the wonton wrapper with this slurry of cornstarch and water. then just fold it over, right to the top. And as you press it down, you'll see that it sticks. And then, these are nice, but what you do is you take and you just put a little bend in it and pinch it. And all that does when you bend it is it just makes sure that it stays shut for you. And the cornstarch will hold it together. Take a little bit of oil and heat it up in this pan. You know, I've eaten 1,000 of these things everywhere I go, and they steam them and they bake them and they fry them. This is the way I like them. I like them pan fried and then just a little bit steamed afterwards. I'm going to put these in and start sauteing them. I'm going to let them cook and brown a little bit on the bottom. As these brown, the meat is already cooked, and I'm cooking the noodle that's around it. Oh, now we're going to start smoking. I keep forgetting I have no hood. Who was here when I almost lit the place on fire 2 months ago? All right, so here's the dish that we're going to be putting them on. And we've got this sauce. And I'm just going to put a little bit of that sauce right in here. And I'm going to make a mess. These are starting to burn a little bit. I'm just going to lay them over on their side. And add the water. And it's going. This is how we work. We're watching professional chef work here. I'm going to turn it off. So now I'm going to put the water in here. There we go. Much better. So, yeah, I had water. So all I'm doing now is I'm steaming those, okay? My goodness. That's it. They're going to be beautiful. That's the cornstarch from the other ones. They do smell good. Hopefully the ones that you guys get come out better than this. They will. These are the pot stickers. I don't know what they're going to use for garnish. But there we go. So, first course is always the toughest. Oh my gosh. You got them?